Hi, everybody, and welcome to the 11th episode of Season 3 of the Lansing USD 469 Lion Pridecast. I'm Miles Azzeh, your Director of Teaching and Learning.
And I'm Sharon Burns, the Director of Communications and Marketing. We're here to bring you the latest news, updates, and highlights from across Lansing USD 469.
For the record, I feel like I have a little bit more energy than you. You need some coffee or something?
Are you joking?
Maybe I need to go easy on the caffeine today. Whether you're a student, a parent, or a part of our incredible Lansing USD 469 team, we're glad you're here.
Yes, we are.
Coffee.
We are excited to share some employee spotlights, academic spotlights, and to give a few district-level updates and reminders.
Although this one's a little bit different.
This is a fun episode. This might be my favorite episode this season.
You are very big on recognizing and celebrating one another.
And that is all we are doing today is recognizing others. We're going to talk about our employee spotlight from last week, Miss Aleya Baker. Mm-hmm. And then we're going to recognize our teachers of the year and our educational sport professionals of the year. Yes. So we're going to start first by recognizing Miss Aleya Baker, who is a second grade teacher at Lansing Elementary School.
She really is exceptional. I really enjoyed reading the spotlight.
Yes.
Dr. Kolb, right, was the one who highlighted her or recommended her, correct?
Yes. She reached out and said, this is somebody you need to highlight. And I really, to be honest, I don't know Aleya very well just because this is her first year in Lansing.
Yeah.
But I've heard nothing but wonderful things about her. So, sent her the employee spotlight form and she filled it out. And she's just a rock star.
Yeah, you can tell she's just making, like Dr. Kolb said, she's fitting in and making a positive impact on kids. And that's really all that we can, hope for with our teachers is that every day when they come in is they just want to make the kids better than they were the day before. And I love that.
Yeah, and that's what she's doing. And she's also invested in our community because her own child is a kindergartner here in the Lansing School District.
Oh, man.
So that makes me happy, too. It reminds me of me when I was back many moons ago.
I have to tell you, though, we been doing the gift of time. We had talked about that a little bit, and we were with kindergartners last week, and they were so much fun. But after 40 minutes, I was exhausted. So I give Miss Baker credit since she has to go home to a kindergartner. That must be,
after being with second graders.
After being with second graders all day. The other thing in her spotlight that she shared that I really loved was something we've talked about so much about the climate and culture, that she said her team has been so welcoming through the year. That second grade team has made her feel supported and belonging here, and that's wonderful because that's really what we strive for when we're out there recruiting is teachers and people that will come in and act that way, or the people that we recruit will feel that way, which I think is amazing. I think what that mainly does too is it makes us aware about how important relationships are. We talk about it all the time with students, but also with our peers. And when we think about how things are important, I think it's time for us to talk about another incredible educator who is doing some great important things across the district. You're up on this one.
Yes, and we are excited to give a huge shout out to Mariah Neff, who was our 2024 Secondary Teacher of the Year. She is a special education teacher at our high school, and she was recognized last year at the breakfast. And we did all the celebrations for her here in Lansing, but then she went on and filled out the application for the state recognition. And me, Miles, Superintendent Kobzat, and Ascendra Donald, our student services director, all attended a luncheon on her behalf yesterday, and she was recognized there, and we were so proud of her. She's another just beacon over at the high school, just a very positive, sweet person, and great with kids.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what I was going to say. I've seen her in action with kids, and she's always so patient and kind. It was great going yesterday. It was a really good time.
Yeah.
I also enjoyed the cheesecake. Can I say something about it? Not the chocolate thing.
Yes.
Am I allowed to say that?
Yes. You like the mousse cake?
Is that what it was?
Yeah, it was really good.
Okay, we need to get some of that mousse cake, Marty. I don't know who we have to contact, but get that mousse cake here on Fridays.
Well done, Mariah. Yeah, Thank you for getting Miles the cake.
Okay, Mariah, obviously I'm proud of you. That's number one. But number two, I'm very proud of whoever made that cake.
Yeah. So we started with Sunday recognizing Mariah, and then we just carried it through this week.
Yes, we did.
Because we got to announce and celebrate our 2025 Teachers of the Year. So we have elementary and secondary, and then we recognized our 2 educational support staff. So that's what we're going to talk about next.
Yes, I get to go first, right?
Yes, you go first.
So the first one that I'm going to talk about is our elementary teacher of the year, which is Cheryl Sander, second grade teacher from LES.
Yes.
She's amazing, and my biggest thing I'm going to talk about her all the time is I have worked here for 3+ years now, and I have never seen her not smiling.
Yes.
I mean, I guess I saw her kind of not smiling a little bit when she was crying when she got the award, but there was still like a little bit of smile.
She was smiling while she was crying,
She is just always so happy, and I just love that about her. She's just so positive, just always smiling, and she's so sweet.
Do you want to read
kids.
what I gave you in the script to say about Cheryl? Did you read it?
She talked about how kind and smiley she is with a smiley face. Look, yes, of the one time I didn't read the script and I actually was accurate. Good for me.
I didn't know if you read it or not, but
Nope,
yeah,
I did not.
she is incredible. Not only is she kind, but she stays after to meet with parents who couldn't make parent-teacher conferences this year. And the thing that I'm most impressed with, because I served on the PTA, is she stepped up to save the PTA last school year when no one was available to help. So she's a leader, she's a creator, and she's a champion for both students and families. And we are so happy and proud to have her as part of the team.
Yep. I was so excited giving that to her.
Yes.
Next, we're going to do our secondary teacher of the year, which is going to
Brandy Hamilton.
It's like the envelopes the other day.
Yeah.
Brandy is one of the most well-rounded educators you'll ever meet, and that is 100% true because
Yes.
she's not only a 7th grade ELA teacher at the middle school, right? But she's also deeply involved in PLC leadership, mentoring, coaching basketball and track, and even hosting a student teacher this year, which might
that's
sometimes
awesome.
sound like an easy thing, but it's not easy having a student teacher with you. You have to give a little bit of release a little bit of control in the classroom. You have to monitor what they're doing, fill in the things for the college that they're attending. So in addition to her job, she's doing all these extra things, and that just shows how amazing she is.
And I have a quote here from her colleague who nominated her. I believe he said it best. Everything she does is either directly or indirectly helping students achieve more. And what I love about Brandy is that she's calm, clear, and powerful in the classroom, and she lifts everyone up around her.
Yeah.
And I during COVID, her and I used to walk. I and Stacy Jenkins, also at the middle school, used to walk at the high school outside because you couldn't be inside at that time. And I got to know her personally, and she's just a wonderful, lovely person. So yeah, I'm happy for
Fun
Brandy
fact,
too.
during COVID, I walked as well.
Did you?
It's just around the house. I mean, It wasn't like I...
Okay.
That's the
Good.
dad joke
That's
of
the
the
dad
day.
joke. Yep.
Moving
Good
right
job.
along, we're going to go up. Now, we're going to start doing our support staff year
Yes,
recipients. And
yeah.
our first one here is Hallie Hughes, who is our MTSS intervention aide at Lansing Intermediate School. So we're shifting gears a little bit here. And fun thing that we've talked about a few times this year.
Yes.
I actually want you to share this part.
Yeah, Hallie is part of our first registered teacher apprenticeship cohort. So that's through KSDE. We receive grants from the district or from the state to help with some of our classified staff who don't yet have their bachelor's degree to get their bachelor's and then get licensed as a teacher. And Hallie was the first person when this was brought to us that came to mind in my brain. She's incredible.
Yep.
And she's doing incredible things, working towards getting her degree and also working full time here in the district, helping our kids. The kids love her. The staff love her. She's just wonderful.
The best part about that, too, is she's a perfect person for something like this because she's always wanting to grow and get feedback like we read about. And so the fact that she's in this apprentice program, like, she deserves it. And once again, I think we've said this before, but kudos to you, kudos to the district for giving this opportunity because you got this from the conference and really it's taken off. And we're hoping to get even more people next year, right?
Applications. Yep, we're going to be making those announcements for who will be in the second cohort.
Yay.
Sometime later this month. So, yeah.
All right. And it's me again.
It's you again.
Okay. And I am so sorry to this person that I might mess up your last name.
Beverly?
That one, yes,
That's
Feverly.
very- Why? How would you mess it up?
Because I would have said Feverly,
Okay.
and I like the sound of that. So Victoria Feverly, we're very proud of you, Feverly. She is the next winner of the, say it again for us,
Educational Support Professional of the Year, the SB.
the ESPY.
Yes.
That's why I wanted somebody,
Yeah.
hopefully somebody goes, wait,
It's a
hold on, it's an
mouthful,
ESPY.
yeah.
I threw a Mahomes picture with the ESPY awards.
I didn't know if that was you or Martin Altieri who did that, so that's funny. I was
It
going
was
to ask
me.
you.
It was me. So she coordinates the SBS in the recovery room at Lansing Middle School. And let's be honest, that this is a challenging role. And of course, she had to step into it and didn't just manage it, but completely transformed it into something else.
Yeah, her nomination described how she creates a calm and purposeful environment where students can reset, reflect, and refocus. And she builds meaningful relationships with students who have some of the highest emotional needs. And she's wonderful.
Yes,
You can
she
tell
is.
she's just a calm in the storm.
Yep, that's the one thing I notice
Yeah.
about her every time I see her, calm.
Yes,
And that's what she has to be in a
and she
room
has
like
to
that.
be, yes, yeah. So congratulations to all four of them.
So each of these incredible individuals are going to get some cool things happening. First of all, you will get the box set of Rocky and the box set of
Don't make that promise.
Back to the Future, but we will take out number 2 and burn it. Same with Rocky 2. Sorry, Rocky 3.
No.
Sorry, Rocky 5, the last one. I'm just kidding. So you will get honored at the upcoming Honors Breakfast. They're just sponsored by Lansing Educational Foundation, LEF.
Yeah, and LEF will also be awarding each of them a grant to support their classroom and work areas, so that'll be cool.
And to Cheryl, Brandy, Hallie, Victoria, and Mariah, congratulations. And thank you very much for representing our district so well.
Yeah.
We wouldn't be the great district that we are if it wasn't people like you in our district
Yeah.
working hard tirelessly every single day.
Yeah, it's been a great couple days recognizing these people. And so now I want to round out the episode by hearing from Laura Tottleman, who works here at the district office with us. So Laura's been with us for several years, but she's with the district. She was with the high school for many years and has just moved over to the district office as our data coordinator. It's been about, when was it? A couple months ago?
Middle of first semester.
Yeah.
I feel like she's been here since before this semester, right?
Yeah, and she does an incredible job.
I have actually no concept of time, so don't actually ask me that. I could find out that she started right before spring break. I'd be like, yeah, that sounds about right.
No, it has been that soon. So we asked Laura what makes Lansing such a great place to work, and this is what she had to say.
What I like about working for Lansing is the fact it still has a small town feel to it. We're growing, but yet it's still a small community, and I like to think of my coworkers as family members.
I love Laura being here. I
Yes.
wish that I'd got to work with her more
And
often.
Laura has a radio voice.
Laura does have a radio
She
voice.
does.
Let's, you know what? I have to acknowledge that. As somebody I've been told I have a radio voice.
do.
Laura, you are up there as well.
Yeah.
One day, perhaps
Gotta
Sharon
watch my
will
back.
work.
Gotta
and
watch
you-
my back.
Yeah, no, you're lucky, Laura. I don't think wants to be part of it. Sharon, you be God. Just kidding, Sharon. You're awesome. Yeah, and I would say, after all of these wonderful recognitions and Laura's great words, I think it's a great way to wrap up
Yes,
the
it
episode.
is.
What do you think?
I agree.
You're so serious.
No, I'm not. I'm
You
smiling.
should be happy.
I am. Well, I'm sad because we're ending it.
Okay, yeah, that's so good. For more updates and stories on Lansing USD 469, you can visit us at www.usd469.net.
And if you don't already have it, download the free Lansing USD 469 mobile app on Apple and Android. That app allows you to be the first to know about all the fantastic things happening in our district.
And if you like our content and want to stay up to date on the latest episodes, please follow us wherever you're listening and leave a review to help others find us and learn more about our great district.
And that is a wrap on episode 11 of season 3.
Wow, episode
Yeah.
11.
Woo! Thanks for listening.
Thanks for listening. Bye, everybody.